biggest sort of challenge I felt regarding like cultural differences is that I always felt like I had to fit in and sort of fulfill that model minority myth that is pervasive across, especially across North America and globally. For example, like, there are many stereotypes that exist for Asian Americans and AAPI community, Asian men are shy, they are docile, they are not attractive, they are good at math, they are not good at certain sports. So that being said, looking back, I almost forced myself to be good at math, for example, and I almost prevented myself from exploring other creative aspects like writing that I wanted to do just to fit in that model, So I think it's really important to develop self-awareness and educate ourselves about the different stereotypes that exist and the model minority myth, and just sort of reminding myself that I don't have to fit in that model and I should strive to be who I am. The other thing that really helped me was having different friend groups that would sort of help me build my personal identity in a healthy way. For example, there was a part of me that felt like I need to fit in with my white friends or non-Korean friends. I think that's an important aspect in sort of assimilating with the culture. I think that's important to a certain degree to be able to fit in. But on the other hand, I also had my group of friends that were Korean or Korean American. So meeting different friends would sort of help me reaffirm my different aspects of my identities, because growing up as a minority or being a foreigner wherever you are is challenging, navigating that identity-related sort of questions. I think the biggest challenge for me was sort of, I felt like I had to erase a part of my identity in order to sort of be accepted by the community. And although I don't want to tell anyone to do that, I think to a certain extent, it's important to sort of be flexible and sort of tell yourself, okay, like, I shouldn't be too hard on myself for not being myself in certain moments. I think part of that is a little bit about respecting the culture and different cultures and different people you are with. So I'm not saying don't be yourself, but I think it's a valuable lesson and process. Just meet different people, really, and see how you behave and how you react and how you feel with different people, and just sort of embracing that. And just, I think the biggest thing really is making new friends and trying to meet different people that would bring different sides of you and remind you that you have different sides and it's okay to be who you are. One of the things, again, that really helped me with sort of navigating different cultures in a new environment was connecting with people through activities and eventually finding a community that you feel you belong to, and a community that you could trust and just talk about different things. So for example, in school, taking extracurricular activities for me was the way to find community. Like basketball or like different musicals, like everyone gathers and forms a team to achieve a certain goal as a collective, right? So when you find yourself in that kind of environment or organization, through teamwork, become more one with the community. And also throughout that process, people get to learn about you and you get to learn about them and the cultural differences as well. So I think the biggest advice really is trying to find communities that you feel comfortable being a part of through common interests and common hobbies, and having a lot of fun throughout the process as well together.